Pete about how we met when you came to the fire hall when you were a little girl.
Yeah.
I got hurt in the fire. I was telling Pete about it, so I wanted a picture opportunity with us because you've been doing it for 10, 11, 12, 17 years now. So,
Okay.
you know, yeah, so.
Tell me about what happened.
When I was little, I saw it in the news, and I wanted to write a letter to a firefighter who got hurt, and it was Chris, and that was when I was like 8.
And if I can, how old are you now?
26.
And you've done cards ever
Since.
Why is that?
To give back.
Chris, what do you think of that?
I think it's truly amazing. Sarah and her family, every year they show up Christmas time with cookies for us and a really nice card. And like Sarah was saying, she's done that for almost 20 years. And I'm thankful. They appreciate what we do, and I appreciate them just as much. So it's really heartfelt.
It makes you think like how sometimes you go through these rough days, but when you see something like that a person never forgets, all these years later, it's got to hit you.
I'm actually getting goosebumps talking about it, to be quite honest with you, that I was in their thoughts and they thought about me and, decided to come to the fire hall and meet me after I returned to work. And it's been great ever since. We've developed a lifelong friendship.
Does that mean a lot to you?
Yes, very. Very.
And what do you think? Like you greet them with a hug every time you see them, there's a smile on your face?
Yes, always.
A different card every year? Like what do you just say? Thank you? And
It's different card every year. I bake cookies different all the time. Bread, anything that I could think of. I made a fruit basket for them with some cookies, and they appreciate it, so it makes me feel good.
Chris, talk about just the last thing, because I know the game's starting. Talk a little bit about that fire that evening. It was a serious fire.
It was. Unfortunately, there was a fatality at that fire here in Cobourg, and the circumstances were brutal for us as firefighters. And I got burnt a little bit on my face, not too badly. Returned to work a little bit later, and to have people in our community heartfelt thanks for what we do, and really meant a lot to me. And ever since, we've had like I said earlier, lifelong friendship that when we see each other, it's not handshakes, it's hugs. And it's great. So. Hugs, yeah.
Good.
We're gonna get a picture.
Oh, okay.
I told Pete I want a picture.
Oh, sure.
Yeah. I told Pete I wanted a picture.